Okay, so this is an update video concerning Ryan Kirby, Israel's first appearance at his hearing at Hillsborough County Courthouse. That was with Judge Rich, or Judicial Officer Judge Rich in courtroom 20. The first thing we did was met with his public defender, who was appointed for his first appearance, just appointed for that one appearance. He shows up, and the first thing we asked for is the discovery packet they'd filed for, which would include the body cam footage from the body-worn cameras from the officers, which have been restricted from us when we filed FOIA requests for them because, as Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office says, it's under investigation. So they can't release the body cam footage. But obviously they released the body cam footage in a discovery packet to the public defender's office. So the public defender tells Ryan that his office has a policy against releasing the body cam footage to Ryan, and he could go into the office and review it himself on their computers. But that's not how discovery works. You're allowed to allow people like myself, a data analyst, or an attorney, or another attorney, your mother, or 15 other attorneys to review this footage to prepare a defense. That's how criminal rules of procedures work, is so you can prepare a defense against what they're accusing you of with the data they're supplying. So I was sitting in the back row. Ryan walked up, and he'll tell you a little bit about what the judge offered him and what happened.
Well, I walk up, and the first they read off my charges. It's the resisting arrest and something about soliciting next to a roadway. And then they offer me pretty much no punishment at all, except for court costs, as long as I plead no contest or guilty. And so I tell them, so they ask me how I want to plead. I say I didn't do anything wrong, so not guilty.
And then the judge set it over for a trial, a non-jury trial date. And so apparently the prosecutor has not decided to dismiss it yet. What concerns us is that both the prosecutor and the public defender's office have now seen the body-worn camera footage, can see very clearly that this is a violation of constitutional rights, and they're trying to hide the body camera footage from anyone other than Ryan Kirby himself.
Yeah, for my eyes only.
And that is not how criminal procedures go. He's allowed to access that data.
I mean, what they did was in front of hundreds of people on an intersection. So they're saying what they did in public, I'm not allowed to show the public.
And so that is what we're concerned about now. So there are some other auditors that are filing FOIA requests with the public defender's office to get them to release those body cam footage, because obviously it's been shared now from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office to the public defender's office. And some people involved in the back end of the case are filing FOIAs, as well as we are going to file now that Ryan's gone pro se, and I'm the attorney in fact, so I'm I have a power of attorney for this legal proceedings.
Says I.
Yep, says him. So now we will file the discovery ourselves. We mentioned this to the public defender, who then said, well, they don't have to give you the body cam footage. They could just let you review it at their office. And that I find that quite sketchy. He also said something that was really sketchy. He said so you can't put it on the internet. He literally said the words, so you can't put it on the internet.
Right after telling me for my eyes only. Like, he already knew somehow.
He said for your eyes only.
Well, he didn't say that. That's just how I take it. Like, really?
Well, he definitely said
I'm only allowed to see what was done in public.
Yeah, he definitely said, so you can't put it on the internet. I heard that part myself.
Yes, he did.
Now, here's a little strange. At the time, you can't take a video recording inside of a courtroom. That's going to be a contempt of court. But there are some exceptions to audio recording, and in Hillsborough County Courthouse, you're not allowed to audio record inside the courtroom without the judge's permission. But what gets even weirder is when you do have a Tascam and you're recording, it will corrupt the file. So
zero KB,
zero kilobytes of data. So it's almost as if they are running a jammer in the courtroom to prevent audio recording devices from capturing that. And that's the transparency you have in Hillsborough County, and that's why they are able to get away with harassing homeless people, the poor people. In Ryan's case, if he didn't have the resources from the tribe, he would have been arrested, taken to jail. His dog would have been put into a ASPCA, maybe even a kill shelter, who knows. And then he would have sat in jail for 20-something days.
Till today, yeah.
Till today, 20-something days. And he might not have got his dog back. They might have just killed his dog.
Especially because they would have said, I get out to jail that day as long as I plead no contest or guilty. And if I would have want to fight it like I did today, but since I was in jail with no bail, I would have sit in jail to fight it. So when's my next court date? Do we know?
I don't know when the next court date is.
Yeah, so I probably wouldn't even know when my next court date is. I'd be shipped off back to the jail.
Yeah, and that's because he has no address, right? So this is how they do homeless people with no address. They don't have any bail. So we had to go through a bail bondsman to get him out, and that is ridiculous. I'm sorry, he did have bail, but because he had no address, most bail bondsmen wouldn't work with him. And
someone will be walking by. It's okay.
Yeah, you want to walk on by? Okay. So what we've done now is we're going to conclude the video. You've got a little bit of data of what's going on. They are desperately trying to get him to plead guilty and waive his civil remedies. And they're absolutely trying to hide the body cam footage because while you've seen the assault, you have not seen the subsequent events of Ryan asking for a supervisor, demanding a supervisor.
My camera went down as soon as they reached to grab me. So there was definitely a lot more data footage to be seen, a lot more, and it makes them look so much worse.
Yeah, they were arresting him. It's like the camera footage that we have, since they were putting his hands behind his back. It fell on it fell off there. You couldn't tell if they were beating him up, breaking his face. You have no idea what they were doing.
If I even got my dog back,
or if you got your dog back.
Yeah, y'all took my dog.
So there's a lot of speculation, but they're trying desperately not to release the body cam footages, basically to try to make it go away. And we're not going to let that happen. So we will let you know on the next update. We'll see if we can get this discovery packet filed, this demand for discovery filed, and get the body cam footage available for y'all. We love you very much. Take care. Homeless Audits out.